Lots of candles, no waiting.
Oh, and here I was thinking you lit that one for me.
And here I was thinking you might sleep right through the day. Good dreams?
I don't even remember closing my eyes.
That exhausted from one walk in the woods.
Actually, I was. That
And?
And I'm pregnant.
What'd I tell you? Look at all the sunshine you're missing. There. Okay.
You don't have to carry me around like a baby can.
Well, I tell you what, once you start feeling better, you can carry me around for a while. How's that sound?
Tell you what. Find me a donor. Get me well, and your feet will never touch the ground again. How does that sound?
Hey, sounds perfect. Shake on it.
Just like an American.
I'm gonna hold you to it.
You keep your side of the bargain. I'll keep mine.
I'm working on it. Believe me, I'm working on it.
Doc?
Hey, welcome back.
Oh, wow, sorry. How long was I out?
Not long, just a few hours.
How's Frank? Can he change?
Wish there was. His BP's low, his breathing's more labored.
Traveling in time is taking a toll on his physical form. Holding the body in two separate places must be a terrible strain.
Well, how long can he go on like this? And isn't it bad if he doesn't come out of the coma soon? What, Doc?
If he doesn't come out soon, he's gonna die.
What are you doing here? If my dad sees you, he'll call the police.
Sorry to bother you, especially during your...
What do you want?
Look, son, something's happening to me, all right? I can't explain. All I can tell you is I'm running out of time. I've got to do what I came here to do. I've got to find Karen and bring her back.
I still don't understand.
Oh, I am not the person I told you I was.
What do you mean you're not?
I'm going to tell you the truth, all right? And after you hear it, you're probably going to want to call in to take me away, but every word of it is true. You got to believe me. You got to trust me, okay?
May I tempt you off your feet?
Wow. After all the hiking I've been doing lately, won't take much tempting.
You have a right to spoil yourself a little.
Under the circumstances.
Wonderful circumstances. A baby is one of life's precious blessings.
Yeah. I'm grateful to have a second chance.
This isn't your first.
I lost a son.
I'm sorry.
It was a long time ago.
That explains the look. A sort of trepidation or sadness underneath the joy.
You see sadness?
For the child you lost, yes.
I don't think that's it. I mean, I will always miss my son.
But there's something else.
The man that I told you about last night.
The one that you love.
He's the father.
And that makes you unhappy.
He doesn't know that I'm carrying his child.
And we need to talk about Frank. Is he worse? Little by little. Well, he's not the only one. She's slipping away. What was I thinking? Going back in time. All I'm doing is playing with people's lives. Frank's off God knows where, looking for a woman that may or may not exist, so he can bring her back here to save Ariana's life.
Wait a minute. I thought you were 100% behind all this voodoo. Ian, according to Lucy, you and Eve spent your whole spring break in the 1800s.
It was different. We didn't go back in time. We went back to past lives, relived them, past memories.
You're just telling us this now? Now that there's another human being in that room who's about to lose his life? Ian, we have nothing. We have no idea how this herb works. We have no proof that it'll do what it's supposed to do. We don't have anything.
I know that.
Then would you tell me something? Since you don't know any more than anyone else here, how could you encourage Frank to do such a thing?
Frank, maybe you should lay down.
No, there's no time. Now listen, I know you're beating yourself up for not being there when your sister died.
talk about
No, listen. I know you're hurting. I know you wish you could go back in time and save Carolyn, right?
I can only fix it.
No. Even if we could change history, the most important thing you would learn is just to let it happen. It'll be painful sometimes, sure. But it will be more wonderful than you ever imagined.
Frank, why are you saying all of this?
Because I know, because I lived it. I'm living it now. It all happens for a reason. Cookie, we can't mess with fate. Just stopping long enough to open a door for someone can make all the difference in the world. It can change everything that happens from that moment on.
Just opening a door can't...
Yeah, just opening a door. You've got to believe me.
What's all this about, really? Just say it.
I have seen the future, Cookie.
The future.
I live in a year. 2001.
Ian, you let Frank take that herb without knowing any of the risk.
He knew what he was getting into. He knew he was taking a chance, and he knew this was going to be different than it was for Eve and me.
So what was that like, Ian?
It doesn't matter.
Yes, it does matter. Anything that could shed some light on what's happening matters. Now, you need to tell me every last detail that you can remember about your experience with Eve and that herb.
That herb is just a catalyst. It allowed Eve and me...
What?
It allowed Eve and me to go back to a place where our souls, two souls who were meant to be together, had met before. And the love that we felt then was as strong as it is right now, today.
All right, fine. So what happened? You went to Frank?
No. Frank came to me. And he told me of someone that could save Ariana, someone that he loved more than life itself. Only she was lost in time, and the only way to bring her here
Was to go back there and change history somehow so she could exist in our time. Yeah, I know.
Yes. But he felt responsible for her not being here now. He was desperate to set things right.
And you were desperate to save Ariana. Let's just assume that Frank is in 1973 and everything works out, and he's able to change things around so that this Karen woman can exist in our time. So she saves Ariana.
God willing.
You and Eve ride off into the sunset together? Is that what you're hoping for?
Yeah. Is that such a terrible thing to hope for?
You tell me. Look, I still happen to care about Eve, and I'm getting a little sick and tired of seeing her get hurt.
And what if Ariana suffers a setback? What if her body rejects the transplant? Have you thought about that? What do you say to her, Ian? I'm sorry, I did everything I could, but I'm with Eve now. Look, you and I both know that you wouldn't be able to turn your back on her. You couldn't do it now. You wouldn't be able to do it then.
What are you saying to me?
I'm not saying, I'm asking. Say Ariana's cured. But what if the need is still there? What if she still needs you, or the need pops up somewhere down the road? What about Eve then?
I didn't mean to blurt out my deepest, darkest secrets without any warning.
It's a caller. You're not even close to the record.
I know, but we haven't even known each other that long.
Long enough to have a feeling about trusting each other. And I don't think it's doing you or the baby any good to hold these things in. Here's my guarantee. Anything you say won't go anywhere. He won't tell.
Okay. This man I told you about, the father,
Your soulmate.
he's
Married.
unavailable. You know, he's got a lot to deal with right now, and he doesn't need to be distracted by any other burden.
Is that how he sees the good news?
No. Of course not. It's just that he has really important priorities, you know, things that need to come first. And I understand that. I even agree with him most of the time.
I see. So what are you planning to do with this soulmate and father who is otherwise engaged?
That's what's bothering me. I need to make a decision.
About?
My friend has offered to marry me and give the baby a home, 2 parents.
That's quite a sacrifice.
Yeah, he's quite a friend. And he's quite a character. And he's a really, really good doctor. And he knows me better than almost anyone. And he wants a family. He didn't have one growing up. And he can give us everything we need.
Then what's the problem?
I'm not sure.
I think you are. Would you like me to put it into words? I don't want to overstep.
No, please, go ahead.
And Eve, I can't help but wonder how you or anyone could take the vows, marry someone you like, when you've been with somebody you love.
What is it? Any change?
No, nothing.
Great, so we just wait.
And we wait. Frank just keeps getting weaker.
Patience, Doctor. You always carry tarot cards?
Oh, well, I did. I mean, I use them for fortune telling, you know, but not anymore. I guess I just never got a chance to take them out of this purse.
Wait a minute. Hey.
What is it?
Look at his eyes.
They're moving.
Well, he's in REM sleep. He's dreaming.
What does that mean? Does that mean he's coming out of it?
I don't know. I don't know enough about how this herb works.
I've seen this before.
And?
What, is this good? Is it a good sign?
Well, feel his energy for yourself, Lucy. Here, give me your hand here. When the eyes begin to move this way, it often means the traveler's experience is growing more intense in this alternate universe.
I feel it. It's like he's very, very excited or upset or something.
Something what?
Oh, Doc, I don't know. It's just emotional. It's very, very emotional.
Stop it! I know this whole thing sounds crazy. I can barely believe it myself, but it's true.
Just doesn't sound crazy. It is crazy.
Jim Croce is your favorite singer, along with Simon and Garfunkel, Carole King. You hate math. You love biology. And the name of the boy you have a crush on is Scotty Baldwin.
How do you know that?
I messed with time. I changed the way things are supposed to be, and I have to put them back.
And how do you do that?
The computer, the one your dad put together, I have to disable it somehow, take it apart.
So by breaking my dad's machine, you fix time?
I need your help, Cookie. Even if you don't understand. This whole thing has been a leap of faith for me right from the very beginning, and I need you to take that leap, too. It's all in your hands now. I have to get to that computer, and you are the only person who can help me.
First, tell me what happens to me in the future.
I can't. Not without taking a chance of screwing things up worse than I already have. But I can tell you this. You help me get to that computer, and I can promise you, you won't be alone. I give you my word on that. You won't be alone, and you will be loved. Please, help me.
Thanks for the ride.
Any excuse to be back out here again. We could put up a plaque.
It meant a lot to me, Michael.
Oh, you enjoyed cruising in the El Camino?
The sympathetic ear.
Ah, the sympathetic ear.
Yes.
Well, you are welcome to either one anytime. They're equally sympathetic.
I really appreciate it. I mean, running into you has been an incredible blessing. And as far as coincidences go, I'd say it's definitely a 2 thumbs up.
Well, if you're ever in the neighborhood again.
Hey, maybe we'll run into each other again someday.
Yeah. You take care of yourself.
Thanks. You too. Ian? God, I can't believe...
Hey, I was wondering when you'd come home.
Chris.
It's all true, Cookie. Strange as it sounds, it's all true. Believe me, I am begging you.
Okay. Here. I don't know if I believe you, but take it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, you better hurry. I'm sure my dad's getting drunker by the minute if he catches you at the house.
Now, be careful. And I won't let you down, I promise you.
None of this makes any sense.
You're doing the right thing. That's all that matters. You are saving lives.
I'm never gonna understand.
Oh, sure you will. You already do, as much as anyone can. You know, your heart knows. And as crazy as all of this is, you know that everything I've been telling you is true, don't you?
I'm never gonna see you again, am I? This is goodbye.
In a way, maybe it is. But you will see me again. Now, I know none of that makes any sense either, but we will meet again. Maybe not soon, but we will.
I know. Trust you.
That's right. You can trust me. Trust me.
I do. I don't know why, but I do.
Remember me, okay?
I will. I will.
Could you two possibly stop glaring at each other? There's enough negative energy in this room. We just need to think of positive things. Focus on that, right, Chief?
How's Ariana doing?
Sleeping. How are things in here?
Better look for yourself.
You getting worse?
All his vitals are declining. Listen, folks, I know what's at stake here. I was willing to go along, but we can't keep turning a blind eye forever.
We gave him till the end of the day to
He
do
may
what
not
needs to
have
do.
until the end of the day. We need to take him out of this coma now, before it's too late.
When you decided not to come back to Port Charles like you had promised me, well, I decided to track you down. Surprised?
How'd you guess?
Well, it's written all over your face. Along with disappointment? Is that what that is?
No. No, why would I be disappointed?
I don't know. Maybe you're expecting somebody else?
Satisfied?
His pressure's dropped and his heartbeat's become irregular.
Which means we can't wait until he arrests.
Look, we have to bring him out of this coma now.
Doc, listen, we're all very, very worried about Frank, but what if we mess things up? I mean, what if we bring him back too soon and we screw up everything that he's trying to do? We could ruin everything for him.
By saving his life?
But he knew that risk. Frank knew the risk. He wanted to go find his Karen.
Lucy, we don't know what effects this herb will have on him if we leave him on it too long. We don't even know for sure if he's actually gone back in time. All I know for sure is that if we don't do something now, he will die. And I won't let that happen.
Kevin's right. Let's bring him back.
Come on, Ellie. Speak to me. She lives, but not for long. Okay. Okay, where to start?
So, who were you expecting?
Well, I guess I never dreamed it'd be you.
Yes, we've already established that. Have any booze? Gin, vermouth, olives? That'd be great.
Pregnancy and alcohol don't mix, Ramsey.
Well, I'm not pregnant. Well, you do have some Irish whiskey, just in case Thornhart shows up, I suppose.
Can we just change the subject, please?
Sure, that'd be great. Love to. So where you been all day? I had all these gory images of you, out wrestling grizzly bears or paddleless in a canoe, heading for the rapids. I was this close to, sending out a search party.
Really? This close? As in sitting on the couch reading a book?
Yeah, well, I didn't want to be an alarmist.
Oh, heaven forbid.
So seriously, where have you been all this time? Out communing with nature or something?
Actually, I've been hanging out with that guy I told you about.
The wood chopper? I thought you were kidding.
Nope. He's very real.
Wow, that's fast work. Not that it surprises me. I mean, you probably bring your fancy perfume up here. It mixes in with the fresh air, and the mountain men come a-running.
The mountain man that you're referring to happens to be a man of the cloth.
You mean as in a priest?
No, dress designer. Yes, a priest.
A priest? What have you been doing all morning with a priest? Confessing your sins? Debating theology?
Talking about you.
Oh, speaking of the devil. So was the good padre a fan of mine, or?
I told him how wonderful you've been to me.
Yeah?
And how you proposed so that my baby could grow up with two parents.
And did the kind father help you decide if that's a good idea or not?
As a matter of fact, he did.
Okay, well, I mean, I'm ready, I think. What's it gonna be? Will you marry me?
This'll increase his heart rate and bring his pressure up.
Wait, are you both sure this is what we should be doing?
I am.
Ian, Lucy's right. Consider this carefully.
Please.
Look, we have to bring him out of this coma now.
That drug you have may reverse the effects of the herb I gave Frank, but it won't ensure his return.
What?
What I gave him merely opened the door. Now, Frank's heart carried him through it. His love and faith are what propel him forward.
But this coma is induced. We have the know-how to reverse it.
Yes, you do. But if you force consciousness upon Frank, he might lose part of himself in the process.
His heart. He could lose his heart and he could lose his soul. The part that's filled with all that love for Karen could be left back in 1973.
It is a great gamble.
You knew about this and you let him go through with it anyway?
I was trying to help him.
Him? Or you and Ariana?
Doc, please. Fighting's not going to help anybody.
You're right. You're right.
Okay.
All right, let's just get on with this.
I'm ready.
Wait, are you sure you're not making a huge mistake? Did you hear what the chief just said?
Lucy, loud and clear. The fact is, either way, there are no guarantees.
We'll know soon enough.
Ian! Ian, are you here?
Excuse me. Hey, I'm right here.
Ian, I don't feel too good. What's happening?
You're fine. You're just fine. Don't worry. I gotta take her to the hospital.
Do you want me to call 911?
No. It'll be faster if I take her. Kevin, can you take care of things here?
Yeah.
Why don't I go with you?
No, take care, Frank. I'll be right back. I'll call you from the hospital.
I will, all right.
Come on. Come on, what makes you tick? It's gotta be today. Today's the day Cookie contacts me. Can't let that happen. I've got to find your heart, Nellie, and break it. It's either yours or mine. I gotta stop Cookie from contacting me, or Karen's gone forever. And my heart will stop beating.
Oh, wait. Stay here for a minute.
What for? I got things to do.
Why, I started a scrapbook. I found some pictures of Carolyn. She had in the box in the bed. I'll go get it.
Just leave me alone. I'm going down in the basement to work on my machines. Just don't bother me.
I should have called you, Chris.
Uh-oh, that doesn't sound encouraging.
Look, I will always care about you.
Yeah, now it's getting worse.
You have been sweet and kind and
Eve, just put me
generous.
out of my misery, okay? Make it quick. Come on.
Chris, what you have done. I mean, the way you care for me and care about my baby, that's asking me to marry you. That's incredible. That's beyond incredible.
Yeah, well, it wasn't completely altruistic.
I know. I'm just not ready for marriage, Chris.
Not with me, anyway.
Not with anyone. I'm tired of bouncing around from man to man. I need time alone.
But what about what the baby needs? Huh? A family, a father.
He or she will have that. I mean, maybe not in the traditional sort of way, but we'll make it work.
I just wish you would think about this.
I have.
I know I've done a lot of rotten things over the years, but I can change, and I would change for you. You and the baby. I just give me a chance. I can make you both so happy.
You really believe that, don't you?
Yeah, I do. I really do. Because the truth is, part of me has always loved you.
Chris, I love you too. But the feelings that we have for each other, well, it's not.
It's not the same as what you have for Ian.
Or what you had for Julie. We are meant to be friends, Chris. We are meant to be the best of friends.
If that's true, if we're supposed to be such good friends, how come you can't be honest with me?
I am.
No, you're not. You're clinging to the hope that Ariana will magically be cured, and you'll end up walking down the aisle to become Mrs. Ian Thornhart. Please don't lie to me. And more importantly, don't lie to yourself.
You just have to trust that Frank will get in touch when he's ready.
That's easy for you to say. Your brother's not obsessing over some imaginary woman he's in love with.
I need a gurney.
Right, gurney, quick! I press two. Two's open.
6123 East, code yellow. Here we go. 6123 East.
Ian, what happened?
Don't hurt.
Ian, I shouldn't be here. I can't hold on.
Just a minor setback. You'll be just fine.
We'll need a liver panel and Chem 10. All right, as soon as radiology can. Let's go.
No, I can't. No.
Yes, you can. We're gonna find your donor and get you through this.
Ian, God, I have to tell you
Oxygen,
something.
please.
No. Ian, you have to listen to me.
I'm right here. I'm right here.
Ian, it's time. You have to let me go.
Oh, there's got to be another way inside this thing.
What was that?
What?
Well, I heard a noise. It sounded like a bang or something.
Oh, no, it was probably just some kid outside. You can't go down there.
Who are you to be bossing me around?
No, I just thought we could talk, Daddy. Come look at some pictures with me.
It's just gonna make it worse. Your sister, your sweet, beautiful sister, is gone. Carolyn's dead.
What's it take to kill you? Oh, this may be it. This too. Damn it.
Oh, Doc, please, just five more minutes. That's all. It could make all the difference in the world. Right, Chief?
Only Frank knows the answer to that.
Lucy, how many times have you told me to listen to my inner voice?
How many stars are there in the sky?
My inner voice is telling me that it's now or never.
Maybe it's supposed to be never.
More likely, it's supposed to be now.
I admit it. I've daydreamed about what it'd be like to be married to Ian. What it'd be like to tell him I'm pregnant with his baby. But that's not the reason I turned you down, Chris.
It isn't.
No. I mean, none of the prayers in this world can make what I've daydreamed about come true. Because Ian is an honorable man. He promised he would take care of Ariana, and he is not going to walk away from that.
Doesn't sound like much of a happy ending for you and the baby.
Well, something or someone always comes between us.
So what's plan B?
I don't know. I haven't got a clue. I'm going to stay here, I guess, for a little while and think about clearing my head and think about my options.
Wait a minute. Options? About the baby?
No, I am definitely having this baby.
Oh, good. He's a lucky kid, you know. Getting a great mom like you.
Hey, he's a lucky kid getting a great uncle like you. I'm sorry that it's not what you hoped for.
You know, I was prepared to go all the way on this one, Lambert.
I know you were.
Putting the kids through college, marrying them off, you know, waddling away in our walkers.
Hey, no, I'm not having a walker. No way. Come here.
Yeah. So I suppose a night of wild unbridled passion is out of the question?
Get off.
Hey,
Hey,
good luck.
thank you. Thanks for everything, Ramsey.
Smile.
Hey, Raj is gonna be taking you up to a room.
I have to stay.
What's the matter? You don't like the service?
No, you've all been really wonderful.
We'll get you settled in as soon as we can.
Well, thanks, man. Not all bad, right? Get a decent meal out of it.
I like being home.
No one heats up a can of soup like me, right?
You took wonderful care of me.
No, don't do that. You're gonna pull through this.
Without a transplant.
We're gonna find a donor. You have to keep fighting.
I'm tired, Ian.
Well, then rest. You'll feel better.
But if I don't,
You will.
you are a wonderful man, Ian. And
I should have kept your brother away from you.
it wasn't your fault. I would have been dead long before now if it weren't for you. I want you to feel good and proud of all that you did for me. So if I die,
You won't die.
but if I do, you have to stop blaming yourself, Ian. Please, for me.
It's been a while. Isn't there any change?
His pressure's 70 over 32.
But, Doc, that medicine was supposed to pick him up and jumpstart him back to the here and now.
I know. I don't understand why he's not responding.
Because weak as he is, fighting us is still easier than fighting the love that pulls him.
Well, if his pressure drops anymore, we're gonna lose him.
He may be lost to you already.
Frank, listen, it's Lucy. I know you can hear me. Even though my voice may be really faint, I know you can hear me, and I know what you're trying to do. I know you're trying to bring back Karen, but Frank, listen, what good is that gonna do if you're not here? You gotta come back. We can try again sometime. You can go back and try again, but for right now, to save yourself, you have to come back. Do you hear me? Just let go. Please, Frank, let go and come back. Let go, Frank. It's killing you.
I'm so close, Karen. I'm so close to getting you back. All I've got to do is remove this computer tube.
You're dying. Leave that. Come back with me.
It's a trick. You're a trick. Unless I remove this tube, there is no you. Karen Wexler won't exist.
Don't die for me, Frank. Let it go.
If there's no you, why would I want to live? I've got to get you back. I'll do anything to get you back.
Please, Daddy. Let's just go look at pictures. That's all I'm asking. Come on, Daddy.
No, something's up with you. You hiding somebody down there, Cookie?
No. Nobody, Daddy. Nobody. I swear, Daddy.
Pliers. Pliers. I'll use them as pliers. I'll pull. God, help me pull harder.
Hey! Who's in there? You better open this trunk before I bust it down. Hey! You messing with little shit, I'm gonna kill you. Open up!
Weekdays, SoapNet turns up the heat on Port Charles.
The stories, they sort of pull you in.
Crazy stories, relationships torn apart.
Longing for people that you love.
You just get hooked. You can't help it.
We're in your homes
Every day.
5 days a week.
Watch Port Charles. Next.
Only on SoapNet. Doc, he looks even paler.
The drug we gave him isn't working. He's not coming out of it.
The chief went to call Ian at the hospital.
Well, what can he say? This drug was supposed to bring him out of the coma.
No, love was.
What?
Love. That's the only thing that will make Frank get better, that'll bring him back. Love.
You mean like what the chief was talking about?
Yes. Don't you see? He's not going to come back without Karen.
Lucy, we don't have much time. Frank doesn't have any time.
Frank, listen. You have to come back now. Your friends, your family, they need you. It's what your Karen would want.
He's barely breathing. God, we're losing him.
Oh, my God.
I have to get this tube out. I can't keep this working. Kid Daddy's gonna try to stop me. I have to hurry. Save Karen. I have to save Karen. Where am I? What's happening to me?
Hey, don't get up. Don't get up.
Why not?
Because that fall you took in the woods was bad, Jack.
I got his tripped or something. It's no big deal.
You can't even remember how it happened. I think that's scary enough.
Oh, you know what I think?
What?
You're just looking for an excuse to examine me.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, you know what? This shirt is really dirty. I think you should maybe take it off.
Okay,
Yeah.
we can do that. Take the clothes off. That's a good start.
Here. Lie back down. Lie back down,
Well, that's
please.
even better.
Jack, no. I'm gonna get you a warm sweatshirt to put on.
Hey, what happened to taking off the clothes?
Well, I'm not gonna take advantage of you.
Well, believe me, I won't be offended.
Oh, yeah?
Hey, leave that open. Really.
Are you crazy? Don't you remember how much you were shivering last night?
Livy, I'm fine. All right?
Well, I'm not gonna take any chances.
Okay, well, I guess, you can have your way on this one, all right? But I get my way on something else.
Oh, yeah? Is there anything else you want right now besides sex, Jack?
No.
Well, how about some food? I can make you up a steamy, hot bowl of chicken soup.
No, that doesn't sound good.
No? Then what do you feel like to eat?
Hamburger.
Hamburger.
Yeah, hamburger actually does sound pretty good.
Well, a hamburger's not that good for you, so why don't you start with
Livy, I
chicken
said
soup?
give me a hamburger. Oh, my God. Hey, I'm so sorry.
It's
no,
okay.
No, it's not. I guess, I don't know what got into me. I guess I just get cranky when I'm hungry.
Jack, it's fine, okay? You're just a little hungry. So
I'm sorry.
one hamburger coming up. Lay down. Be back.
I'm sorry.
Wait, Jamal, these are your racing times?
My test runs and getting better every day.
Yeah, but, to be going, you know, at this rate, I mean, you'd have to be...
Fast but in control. Okay?
Okay. Listen, why don't we, not talk about the race for one night?
Okay, you can do that?
I think we can both use our minds and our bodies to much better use.
No doubt.
Hey, guys.
Livy, hey, yo, we gotta talk.
About
You going to go see Zach. That's a bad move.
Yeah, I know it was a really stupid idea, but I just felt really bad.
Yeah, well, you know you shouldn't. Zach is my problem, and I can deal with him.
But you wouldn't have to if I hadn't messed up that evidence you had against him. I just wish you would have taken my money and forgotten about the whole thing.
Listen up. I don't want anybody getting hurt.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
It's cool. I know you're just trying to help. And this goes for both of you from now on. I don't want you playing this Charlie's Angels thing, okay? Stay away from Zach and his gang. Got it?
Okay. Deal.
Cool.
So, how is Jack?
Jack is pouting because I want him to eat something that's good for him.
Guys are the biggest babies when they're sick.
I can hear you. Okay. I'm not invisible.
I am gonna pop over to the recovery room and get Jack his burger. I'll see you guys later.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Later.
Okay, so, how about it? No more race talk, no more bikes, okay? Just you and me and our bed.
Hey, Jay. It's looking good.
Hey, shop's closed. Get out.
Take it easy. We just brought you a present.
Yeah. This month's issue of Racing Times.
Yeah, Yeah, so?
So, next issue, your face will be all over that cover.
Dude, you want to get me hyped? Huh? Let's talk about maybe not having to see your faces after this race.
Whatever is on the other side of that computer is taking over our lives, and it's starting to scare me, Frank. I am going to turn off this crazy machine permanently.
Rookie, you hear me? Do not go to that dance tonight.
You're traveling back to rectify the mistake you made. You're setting things to right, if it is possible. You must not compound your problems or anyone else's by attempting to play God. Accomplish what you must. Leave everything else alone. When you return, you must never speak of what you experienced. Why? Because it could be very dangerous.
But I haven't found Karen. I have to find her. It wasn't enough. Everything I did for Karen wasn't enough. I couldn't save her. Why wouldn't you let me save her? I'm giving my life! I'm dying. I know I'm dying. I'm sorry, Karen. I couldn't save you. I couldn't give you the life you were meant to live. Oh, God, I wanted to live that life with you. I wanted to see your face. Touch your skin. Hear your voice. I wanted to spend every day loving you. But now you're gone. I lost you. I lost you, Karen!
I guess I was hungrier than I thought I was. Thanks.
I like taking care of you for a change.
What do you mean?
Oh, it just seems like you're always coming to my rescue. You know, with Zach and Chris.
Yeah, well, you came to your own rescue on that one.
Still, I know how much you were looking out for me, even though I wouldn't listen to you.
And I am always gonna be looking out for you.
And now I want to do the same for you, even if you don't think you need taking care of.
Okay. I hereby am under your care. And I like where this is headed already.
Hey, I need you to rest, Jack.
And I thought that's exactly what I was gonna hear. But those are my little doctor's orders.
You're getting better at this. Hey, I was thinking that, maybe you should take the day off tomorrow.
Oh, no. That race is coming up soon. Jamal really needs me.
But your body has got to be hurting from that fall.
It's my ego. It's a little bruised.
You're a good friend, Jack. And even a better boyfriend.
You have made such a difference in my life. Hey, what?
Is it a little hot in here?
Hey, are you okay?
Livy, you're so beautiful.
It's because you make me feel that way, Jack.
Come on. Is there any way to talk to your biggest fans?
Yeah, Jay, what's up? We can't show a little support?
You know, I didn't know sucking up was a part of your style, Zach.
Oh, guy can't even take a compliment.
You know, just save it, okay? Because I know the only reason why you're here is to get in my face and make sure I'm racing.
Oh, we know you're racing.
You know, you need to leave Allison out of this. And Livy. Okay, I told you to stay away from him, Zach.
Look, Livy came crawling to me, huh? What's the guy to do?
Zach, just give him the form, okay?
See? No reason to get all paranoid. Just need you to fill out the entry form.
Got it. I told you I'd do this race and I'd win.
No doubt.
That's the deal. So won't you get out of my face so I can focus and get this over with?
Fair enough.
I'm surprised you didn't go off on him, Spunky. What's up?
Jamal, have you seen these racing crash statistics?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Jamal, these guys are lucky if they don't walk away without a serious accident.
You know what? They don't know what they're doing, okay? They don't even...
Jamal, don't give me that, okay? Because I'm sure that every single one of these guys thought that they were totally invincible right up until the point where they flew off their bikes.
What I was trying to say here was that these guys are not riding safe, okay? They're not in control at all.
Fine, okay. What if somebody out of control hits you? Then what?
You don't even get it.
I don't get what? The fact that you could die doing this? Jamal, somebody did last week, and another guy just broke his leg.
And? That's not me.
Why? What makes you so different?
I'm the best, okay? When I get out there and race, I'm in a zone, okay? Nobody can touch me, and nobody can pass me.
God, I can't believe I didn't see this sooner.
What?
It's not just the fact that they are forcing you to race. You want to do this. You want to race.
I love you, Kat. I love you.
Frank?
Karen? Karen? Where are you?
Frank?
Karen?
Frank? Frank? What are you doing?
Karen? Oh. Thank God. Thank God.
Jamal's got his game face on, that's good.
So he won't realize what we're really doing.
Guy thinks it's just another race. Little does he know he's really carrying the stuff over the border for us, huh?
What are you doing?
I can't do this. I'm not going to watch you kill yourself.
Come on, Allie.
Mom, don't tell me I'm overreacting.
But I'm not gonna die, baby.
Jamal,
Come on.
You don't know what's going to happen, okay? And if by some small miracle that you don't get hurt in this race, there will be another one.
No.
Yes,
no.
because you are hooked again.
There's not gonna be another race.
Jamal, I don't want to lose you. Not after what we found.
I'm not gonna risk that for the world. Okay, the only thing that I'm hooked on, Allie, is you.
But what if something...
Oh, come on, but nothing. I already know the dangers of racing. Okay, that's why I gotta get so focused. So I can block out any weaknesses, okay? So I can get in the zone so I don't get hurt. Okay, and then we can be just done with all this. All right? You know how that's gonna happen?
How?
By picturing you at the finish line waiting for me. Sweetie, you're gonna keep me focused.
Jamal, I'm scared.
All right, well, don't be. I mean, come on. How can I lose if I'm riding to you? Huh? Come on, we're gonna get our lives back. You see.
Wow. Jack was getting into you.
You good?
I can't get enough of you.
Yeah, your face is really hot. Do you think you're coming down with the flu?
You're the one that's making me hot. Not Clinton.
It worked. I did it. You're here. You're really here.
Of course I am.
Oh, I love that laugh. I love that face, those lips, nose. I love you.
I love you too.
Oh, say it again.
I love you too.
You don't know how good it is to hear your voice.
Frank.
What?
You're acting like you haven't seen me in years.
If you only knew
You what?
how hard it is to be without you, even for a second.
By the way, where have you been? I've been waiting for you.
I know. It took me longer than I thought.
What took you longer?
Getting here to you.
You know, I was afraid you were skipping out on me.
Oh, never. Never. I will never leave your side again.
Well, you're gonna have to for a little while. I don't think they'll let you in the OR.
You're going in for the transplant right now.
Yes. They already did the blood work and got me prepped while you were taking your sweet old time getting to me.
I'm sorry I'm late.
I'm just glad you're here.
Dr. Smith to OR?
Me too.
Joanne Smith to OR.
So, how do you feel?
I feel good that I might be able to save Ariana's life.
Are you afraid?
You mean with my drug thing and the whole history? Yeah, I am. But less so knowing you're around. I know you'll look out for me.
Always. Do you know how much you mean to me? I would do anything to keep you in my life.
You've already got me. I'm not going anywhere.
I couldn't lose you.
You'll never lose me. Don't you know that by now?
Now I do. Now I'm sure.
Hi, thanks for coming. Come in.
I thought you'd be headed home by now. Is everything all right?
Well, yeah, everything's okay. No. You know, I should not be bothering you with this.
What is it?
I really need you.
You need a priest.
No. A friend.
They take a small section of my liver, transplant it into Ariana, and both livers regenerate. It's pretty amazing when you think about it.
You're amazing.
I'm not doing anything anyone else wouldn't do.
God, I have missed you.
Okay, you two, break it up.
Is it time?
Just about. Which means gotta kick you out, bro. Sorry. Just for a few minutes.
I'll be right back.
I'm not going anywhere.
You better not.
Frank.
Hey.
How's Karen?
She is perfect. Just as beautiful as ever.
Frank, I can't tell you how grateful I am to her for helping Ariana like this.
Well, I can't tell you guys how grateful I am for everything you did in helping me get her back.
get her back.
Oh, did you two have a fight or something?
And when you return, you must never speak of what you experienced.
What did you mean, help her get her back?
It's just, it's nothing. I guess I'm a little nervous about that.
We all are.
Well, see you later.
Yeah. I can't believe this. Everything is back to the way it was. Ian doesn't remember helping me go back in time. Kevin doesn't remember trying to stop me. It's as if none of it ever happened.
None of whatever happened, right?
You know, I know I probably shouldn't be bothering you with all this because you're a priest and you have more important things to deal with, but I feel really comfortable with you.
Okay.
Good. Thanks.
What's on your mind?
Okay. You remember I was telling you about my friend Chris, the one who asked me to marry him.
He's a good friend, but you're not in love with him.
Well, he was here earlier today, and he wanted an answer from me.
And?
Well, I started thinking about what you told me. You know, how could I even consider marrying somebody that I just like when I'm in love with somebody else?
And when you told him this, how did he take it?
Well, if I know Chris, he's probably in for a long night at a bar somewhere.
Well, if you're asking me if you did the right thing, I'd have to say yes. For everyone involved, including your friend Chris.
I know, but...
What?
Well, I can't stop thinking about this someone else.
The man you love, but who can't be with you.
I miss him so much, you know? And there's just a part of me that wants to run back home and tell him about our baby. But then I just think about this other person, and she's very sick. And she may, well, I just know that if I go home, I'll just ruin everything for everyone, and I'll make things worse.
You had said something about starting a new life someplace else.
And you know, I could see that in the picture with Chris. But now, I mean, the thought of me taking my baby to some strange town where we don't know anybody and we don't have any family, for no good reason, it seems sad and empty. And so I guess what I'm freaking out about is that I have no idea what to do next with my life. You know, I don't even know where to go once I leave this cabin.
Eve, I think I may have the answer you're looking for, but it may surprise you.
I really, really do believe in the tremendous healing power that crystals have. And besides, they're just kind of pretty looking, huh?
They are pretty. Thank you.
You're welcome. Listen, those crystals are going to help you, but you also have to help yourself. You have to visualize getting better, you know, thinking positive thoughts, and surgery will be a breeze. It'll work.
That it will. She's not bothering you, is she?
I'm glad she's here.
Good. If there's anything about the surgery you want to talk about, any fears or concerns,
I'm really not afraid.
then we'll leave you two alone then.
Oh, well, that's nice of you boys to run along.
I meant you and I, Lucy.
Right. I've got to go. Think those positive thoughts, okay? Everything's going to be okay. We'll be out in the waiting room, just waiting for good things, okay? Take care.
Thank you.
See you soon.
She's something, isn't she?
Everyone's been wonderful.
Well, we're pulling for you, all of us.
I know. So what happens after the surgery?
Well, you get better and lead a happy life.
But not with you.
Ariana,
It's okay. I know. I want you to be happy too.
Frankie, that's my old nickname. How'd you know?
Karen must have mentioned it.
Oh, well, I haven't heard that in years.
Rhonda, you look fantastic. You know that? Really great.
Oh, well, thanks. It's a new outfit I bought.
Yeah, well, that must be it.
Oh, well, thank you. You know, I meant to talk to you because I know that I was a little worried at first about you and Karen, getting involved, and I wasn't very nice about it, but you've been really good to her, and truthfully, I've never seen her happier.
Well, I guess we have you to thank for that, Frank.
That's what I was just telling him.
I would do anything for Karen.
Yeah, I bet you would.
You have no idea.
So how's our little girl doing, huh?
Oh, all grown up and ready to donate a putter for liver.
Everything looks great.
Thanks, Joe.
So, Karen, how you feeling?
I'm fine. I'm not sick.
I'm your father. I can worry about you.
Yeah, that goes double for me.
Fine. Worry. It's not like I'm going to be able to stop you.
This is really a good thing that you're doing. I'm proud of you.
I guess I'm a chip off the old block.
Listen, I'm gonna let you guys have some time here.
Okay.
Be back.
See you in a bit.
So how are you really doing?
A little afraid.
Afraid of taking the painkillers and getting, hooked
Yeah.
up?
What if I do?
You won't.
How can you say that for sure?
Because I'll be by your side to help you. And because I see that you've become the most amazing person in spite of me. No, I don't kid myself. I know I put you through hell. I gave you more responsibilities than any kid should ever have to have.
You know, I used to think sometimes you drank because of me. If you weren't stuck with a kid...
no. Don't ever say that. You were the one good thing for me. You helped me get through all of that. You saved my life. And that's the truth. Now I just want to be there for you, and I just hope it's not too late to make it up to you.
It's not.
You were the best thing that ever happened to me in my life. I can't imagine what my life would have been like without you.
Most of the problems in your life have to do with men.
That would be an understatement.
Your husband, of course, the man you're in love with, the friend that's offered to marry.
Okay, I get the point. Now, what's yours?
My point is, you're this incredible, bright, independent woman who has so much to offer the world, not just the male half of it. Maybe you should consider it a higher calling, so to speak.
Michael, if you're saying that I should give up men and become a nun, I'm just really not cut out for that at all. No offense.
You're a doctor, Eve, in the unique position of being able to help people.
And?
And that must bring you an incredible satisfaction, knowing the difference you make in people's lives and their families' lives every day.
Yes, it does.
But you can do more than you've ever dreamed of.
How?
By going where you're needed most. There are so many people, children, who still lack access to good medical care. Places in this country in dire need of a doctor willing to work for little or no pay. You strike me, Eve, as someone caring and compassionate enough and willing to commit to something like that.
You should meet somebody else I know.
Maybe focusing on your work is what will give you that inner peace that you've been craving. For both you and your child. So when you're thinking about where to go next, think about that.
We don't have to get into this right now.
Please. I want to. Eve should be here.
Yeah, well, she thought her being here would upset you.
Where'd she go?
I don't know.
You'll find her, won't you?
I'm gonna travel to every corner of the earth from this day till that, until I do. And you know what? Not until a voice from a different life told me to keep my eyes open did I know how important that crazy doctor is to me. I'm so busy carrying the weight of the world on my shoulders. I almost missed this miracle standing right in front of me. She is the one person that I couldn't bear to live without. And at the end of the day, that's all that really matters. Find someone that loves you. And to find the courage to love them back. So you gotta promise me something. You keep your eyes open.
Ready?
Ready.
All right.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't you say you threw all of these out?
Yeah, I did. But I always kept a spare in one of my purses, and I finally found the purse that had the spare.
Uh-huh.
That's strange.
I know I'm gonna be sorry, but why?
This, stranger card, it keeps coming up in the exact same spot. Wait, let me see. There it is again. It did the same thing in exactly the same spot.
What does that
Doc,
mean?
it means that someone is going to come into our lives and cause a major disruption.
Oh, it's the new cable company. You know, they just went and changed all the channels again.
Would you stop it? This is very serious.
Tell me about it. I just got all those channels memorized.
Doc, you don't understand. This card coming up like that means that someone is going to come into all of our lives and mess with all of our lives.
Hey, lovebirds, what are you doing? Playing old maid?
Hey, hey.
How's Karen doing?
She's okay. She's all right. She's ready to go. I gotta call Serena, though. She wants me to do the best.
Okay, well, give her a big kiss over the phone for me. Tell her hi. I'll see her soon.
Okay, pal.
Okay, see you later, pal.
Lucy, relax. I'm sure everything's just fine.
I hope so. Hey.
Did I tell you how lucky I am to have you in my life? Hmm?
You might have mentioned it a few thousand times.
All the things I'd miss if you weren't part of it. Like the way you feel in my arms. The way your lips taste. The way your skin feels next to mine.
You know, if I wasn't about to be wheeled into surgery.
Oh, oops.
It's
Sorry.
okay, Raj.
Are you ready to go?
1 second. It's my heart. For safekeeping.